episode of the Women in Nautica podcast. I'm very excited because we're starting the second series of this year, and this is the Marina series. And who better to start this series with than with Mrs. Renata Marević from Marina Punat in Croatia, also one of the sustainers for this year's Women in Nautica conference. Renata, welcome.
Hello, welcome Anna, and hello to all of you, and thank you for the opportunity to share my ideas and experience with you.
No, thank you. We're very happy and eager to learn more because we know you have a lot to tell us. But maybe for the beginning, for the people who don't know you yet, can you tell us a bit more about your educational background and how it led you to your current existing position in Marina Punat?
Speaking of education, I studied business economics, which gave me a strong foundation in business, finance, management, and strategic planning, etc. All these skills that you are necessary to have when obtaining such a duty. Throughout my career, I have continued to build my knowledge and professional skills. One of my greatest achievements is also earning the internationally recognized certified marina manager certification from the Global Marina Institute, GMI. It's the highest professional certification for marina managers and recognizes expertise in business management, finance, and leadership, especially in marinas. And then what actually helped me a lot, I speak German and English pretty fluently and also communicate well in Italian language. And in an internationally industry like boating and marina management, this helps a lot because our guests are mostly from these markets, and it helps to build trust and stronger relationships when you can speak with them in their own language. My career started in Marina Punat actually as a receptionist, where I worked directly with guests and learned how a marina operates. Later, in the age of 27, I became a reception manager and was also responsible for marketing and sales. And then 50 years ago, I applied for the position of marina director, marina manager, which was free at that moment. And yes, I have held that role ever since. So I believe my career shows that education, but even more practical experience and continuous learning go hand in hand.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, first things first, congratulations on the global certification that you got. I think you must be really proud, and it is a well-deserved award after years of consistency and hard work. But what we heard is that really a mix of different skills is necessary to succeed in your job, but also that languages play a very significant role. Maybe a follow-up question to this one is that, yes, now you experience most of your guests coming from Central Europe or maybe even of the some Eastern European countries. But do you maybe see in the future a trend of guests coming in from the Asian continent and maybe the necessity even for marina managers in the Adriatic to learn a new set, let's say, of languages?
Yes, this could be an issue, maybe. For now, I think it will not happen so quickly because it's about the destination. I still do not see the trends are changing in that way. But who knows? Let's see. We have the ICOMIA Marina Global Marina Conference in happening in Shanghai next year in March. And yes, it will be interesting to see how the trends are developing. For now, actually, all our meetings and conferences are held in English language. I think it became a business language, but also a language that is most appreciated to have knowledge in English in our segment tourism, especially nautical tourism.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And also one reason why we're doing this podcast in English, not in Croatian, even though we would perfectly understand each other in
Yeah,
Croatian as well.
exactly. Yeah. And the reason why German language helped me a lot is because the destination, the region we are living in is so close to our markets, Austria and Germany, and actually more than 60-70% of our guests are coming from these countries. So our guests are used to speak German with us, and we are also used to speak German with them. It makes things easier going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And for the people who don't have their Google Maps open right now, just to give you a bit of context, although Marina Punat is located on Kirk, which is an island, it is connected via a bridge to the mainland and it's very easily accessible by car. So, um,
Exactly, yes. And speaking about new markets and new trends, when I mentioned that it's about a destination, we also have airport on our island, but it's depending on how the market will be developed, in which course we are going. For now, we are still having flights mostly in the summer season and not in the winter season, although we know we can sail and we can go to the sea during the whole year. We have a tourism 365 days in the year.
yes,
Yeah.
indeed. But even though we will come back to trends a little bit later in the conversation, I would now like to revert back to you and ask you, what is the number one thought each Marina director has upon waking? So, what is
Uh,
the first thing that you're thinking of?
yeah. Probably the same as anyone responsible for running a complex organization like Marina, making sure everything is working as it should. My first thought is always that everyone is safe, healthy, and well.
Yes.
And thanks God, yes, everything is okay. Managing a marina means taking responsibility for people, not only for the employees, but for the guests, for the visitors, for the property, for vessels, and for the environment. Safety always comes first. This is what I think about a lot, not only in the morning when I wake up.
But
Even in the evening, I'm going to sleep with these thoughts, and I wake up with these thoughts.
yes, and
Yeah.
probably in between of the day, and maybe sometimes you even dream about them.
Yes. Yes, correct, exactly.
Yes, but your marina is very well known for leading innovation and a lot of new investment and projects. So can you maybe share with us how did you implement innovation within Marina Punat and what are the plans for the next years?
Our marina is actually the oldest marina in Croatia. It was founded in 1964. The nautical alphabet started here, we like to say. And our motto is to our guests, we are your first address and your second home. Actually, our guests teached us how to be better and better, to improve service, and actually it required also to implement a lot of new things and innovations even because it makes the processes easier going. This is why we call our marina, it's the first marina or first address, not only physically because we are on the island, which is the first island to our Austrian, Slovenian, German market. We are also innovative in our organization. And it's not only about technology. It's about always looking for better ways to improve the services and increase safety, protect the environment, and provide the best possible experience for our guests. And of course, sustainability has always been one of our main priorities. We can speak about our infrastructure. Our pontoon system is built from environmentally friendly and fully recyclable materials,
Okay.
including the reclaimed railway tracks and timber sourced from the European Union. And this design allows seawater to circulate freely under the pontoons, helping to preserve the water quality in the sensitive ecosystem of the Bay of Punat, while creating habitats for marine plants and animals. And yes, it was the first, let's say, innovation, because in Croatia we do not have a marina built on railway tracks like this one. And actually, we continuously invest in environmental protection and responsible resource management. Let's speak about the drainage system. We were the first marina with the oil separators to prevent pollution. We were the first marina with the blue flag since 1998. Actually, not only the first marina, but our blue flag was the first in Croatia.
Whoa, wow.
Yeah, we are very proud of it. Next year we will celebrate 30 years of earning this reward, because it's actually a symbol that you cannot got just like this. You have to earn it. You have to prove that you really care about the environment and that you do a lot to educate the visitors, the guests, and the employees, because the environment is very sensible. And this is not the only one certification of our achievements and our efforts. We were also the first marine that won the 5 golden anchors according to global golden anchors scheme. This is a very strict standard, and we have auditors coming to our premises and checking if we are really having organized our processes and our system according to the standards. So we were the first marina in Croatia. After that, another 1 or 2 marina also got this award. Yes, I think these recognitions are not something we simply display. They are the results of decades of investment in environmental protection, safety, infrastructure, digitalization, staff development, and etc.
Of course, it is not
Yeah,
something that happens overnight. And as you
yeah.
mentioned, your infrastructure is already sustainable to a certain extent. You are also investing in the education of your visitors, but also employees on sustainability. But of course, there is a major take, and that is the vessels that are coming in. We all know that the electrification or transition to a more sustainable way of transport already is here, but it's happening
Mm.
at a relatively slow rate. When it comes to alternative fuels, where do you see that in the future of, let's say, sustainable marina development? And is it something you considered within Marina Punat as well?
Yes, we are seeing slowly this trend in motion, but at the moment, this is not yet an operational issue in Croatian marinas, as we are seeing, as you already mentioned. And for that reason, our marina does not currently have plans to introduce hydrogen refueling stations or facilities for other alternative fuels. I believe that alternative energy will certainly become part of the future in our boating industry, but however, it's not simply a question of having enough space in a marina.
Yeah.
It requires a complete ecosystem, from boats powered by alternative energy and the necessary technology to safety standards, to regulations, and a reliable network of refueling stations across different destinations, not only in marinas. So unlike conventional fuels, which already have a well supply network, the alternative fuels require a completely new approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, the question could be on the other side because one might conclude that not even end customers have requested these solutions so far. Did you get any inquiries from your end customers, or is basically everyone
Not
still?
one, not a
Yeah.
one. No, no, we are really, I think we are far away from that for now. But as we can witness, sometimes changes are happening very fast. At the moment, we are mostly focused on solutions that already bring clear results, reducing our environmental footprint, improving energy efficiency, investing in renewable energy, solar power stations, monitoring energy and water consumptions, and managing natural resources responsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
of course, digital technology will also play an increasingly important role in the future of marinas. Smart
Yes.
systems for monitoring energy and water consumption, managing daily operations, and analyzing that data will be introduced in marina businesses more and more.
And digital tools are already quite present for the safety of not only the marina, but also vessels. Have you had experience with that?
Yes, actually, more than 10 years ago, we introduced digital solutions such as Marina Punat app. And we also developed our own system, Marina Managing, and we call it a proactive boat care system. For instance, this service can improve the communication with our customers because the boat owners, for instance, gets access to the photos and inspection reports, records of all the work and activities carried out by our staff, information about their boat's location, weather conditions, and other important updates regarding their own vessel. And they are really delighted to have such a possibility to see what's going on with their property in real time. They can see the video um, picture of their boat, of their segment where the boat is standing. And they also receive this photo. We make a photo of their boat every week. And as mentioned, we record all our activities electronically in this system. And they're really delighted to have this opportunity. I think this helped and improved our service mostly. And it's still number one when we are speaking with our guests. What do they expect of their marina where the boat is moored? They like to be sure and they like to be relieved. They like to be relaxed that everything is okay.
Of course, and I can imagine it's that way for them because it's not only about providing solely a berth, it's also about providing safety, comfort, innovation, and yeah, just the approach that shows that you're thinking forward and that you know how to keep your guests and how to keep them satisfied.
Exactly. Yeah.
When it comes to other companies and other stakeholders in the marine industry, which cross-sector collaborations do you think would elevate the work of marinas and professionals within the recreational boating industry in general?
Speaking in general, actually, we are all together in this. We are nautical. This nautical segment is only a part of the bigger thing. So if the future of the nautical industry depends on stronger cooperation between all the professionals. It's between the energy, tourism, technology, environmental, education, and public sectors. At the same time, protecting the environment and managing our coastal space responsibly must remain the foundation of all future development. Spatial planning plays a key role in the future of recreation tourism in general, and of
Yeah.
course in recreational boating, because our coastline and marine resources are limited. Future development should focus on improving and modernizing the existing infrastructure and harbors rather than expanding a lot into new natural areas. And
Mm.
this is not only a challenge for marinas, it's an issue for the entire destinations. We all share the same sea and the coastline. There are a lot of anchor fields and there are a lot of harbors, bigger and smaller harbors, a lot of apartment houses, hotels, camping sites. So we are all in it.
Yes.
So a closer cooperation between all of us can lead to a better future, let's say, to a sustainable future. Only by working together, we can build a destination that creates economic value while protecting the environment. It's not
Definitely.
only about one player in this system. It's
Yes.
about all of us and it's about future.
Yes, and especially since this gorgeous environment that we have, it's one of our top, let's say, competitive advantages in comparison to other destinations. So really taking care of our environment should be the imperative, but yes, of course, while keeping in mind the economic growth, but also the impact on local communities. And moving forward a bit with the environment and our beautiful islands, do you visit them as well? Are you a boater yourself?
I'm only a member of a crew. Yeah,
Good
running a
enough.
marina is one thing, but being trusted to skipper by in our family boat, it's something else. We have a small sailing boat, and my children, we taught them to sail from an early age, so they are skilled enough, so I can really relax and enjoy sailing. And I prefer relaxing everywhere. Of course, I prefer to be here in the surrounding of Island Kirk, but I'm also very happy when we can put the sails up to the south, to Dalmatia. Like you mentioned before, our country and our islands are really beautiful. And if you have a chance to sail out, everybody should try it, should do it. But of course, acting very responsibly to the nature.
I agree. And what I also agree is that you shouldn't be skippering a boat after all the marina management you're doing. I think you deserve
Exactly. Yes,
you
it's enough
deserve some
of
rest.
deciding about everything. It's a really place to relax for me.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And bringing us now to the last question of this episode, can you share one piece of advice for young women, but in general professionals entering the recreational marine industry?
Mm. My advice is to invest in education, but never underestimate the value of practical experience. Me, myself, I and all my friends and colleagues, we all started to work in 15 years old. Education gives you knowledge, but real understanding comes from working and communicating with people, connecting, solving everyday challenges, and experiencing different parts of the business, even the smallest parts, the lowest positions, etc. So I really strongly believe that investing in young people is one of the best investment we can make. And this is why actually we have a long-standing partnership with the University of Rijeka, and we are proud to actively help develop the new coastal and nautical tourism study program, together with other industry professionals and scientists. And we also work closely with the Faculty of Maritime Studies, giving students the opportunity to connect academic knowledge with the practical experience in our marina. I think this is the best way entering each segment, not only the nautical industry.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think that's perfectly said because you need both and you need to start early. Basically, you need to open your mind
Yeah.
very
And
early.
yeah. And never stop learning. Just when you think you have seen everything, the sea reminds you that there is always something new to discover. And actually, this is not only in boating sector, it's in life itself.
Yes, I
Yeah,
mean, change is the only constant.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Then
Yeah.
thank you, Renata, for your time and for
Nothing, you're
sharing your
welcome.
experience with us. So, for anyone who wants to follow Marina Punat, you can discover more about them on their website and you can connect with Renata on LinkedIn. But you will also be getting more information about them through our newsletter leading up to the conference in December. And of course, you will have the opportunity to network with stakeholders from Marina Punat on this year's Women in Nautica conference. So, with that, stay tuned and don't forget to check out all our social media for updates on podcast episodes, the launch of regular bird tickets, and more. Renata, once again, thank you and a great rest of the day.
Thank you, Anna. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.